Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be showcasing Angela in Cavalier difficulty monthly event quest, and that is the cosmic quest where basically you have a chance to gain all of those aptitudes. And I'm not even sure how this stuff works, but we're going to have some very interesting results. So I am using Heimdall synergies with Guillotine and Angela, so I am getting extra precision and beauty buff, and I don't think you have to do that. It just kind of helps me get started quicker, I guess you could say. But the base idea is she has an insane level 3 to a point where a 4-star makes an absolute mockery of this quest. And I think basically 4-star Angela ran through this entire thing in about 6 minutes or so. Obviously it will not be every path and she will not be viable for every fight, but the fact that she doesn't really rely on being able to land or stick around any debuffs is definitely very great for Angela. So there we already saw a massive level 3. And again, at this point, I'm kind of a bit puzzled. I don't know exactly how it works, but that is what's happening. So I just wanted to showcase to anybody who might be struggling for buffed up lane options. If you even as much as have 4-star Angela available to you, then, you know, this is the stuff that happens here, and it's super enjoyable. Now, she does hit very hard even without that level 3. Even if that level 3 thing is not meant to work the way it does, she still has a lot of punching power. Now there I did miss a dashback intercept, and I actually got smacked for it and lost vast majority of my health. But thanks to Heimdall synergy and the fact that I can heal some, it's quite decent. So that was like 70k something, and that's against the guy who has 3 armor ups or 4 armor ups, and we know Captain America is quite stacked as is. Now I didn't have like hardly any Furies active, so I wasn't hitting hard for a while there, but now I'm back to my like 11k mediums, which if you ask me is a very solid amount of damage for a 4-star champion. And yeah, I'm just gonna go here for my level 2, and that should be pretty much all she wrote. I'm gonna move on to the next fight, and the next fight is Rhino, I believe. Don't remember if I one-shot the Rhino. Possibly not. Possibly I do with that level 3. But those level 3 are packing some serious heat, because here you can see that these opponents are stacked and their health pools are stacked. 239k health. Let's say it's 240k health. And then we're going to be able to see how much that level 3 does. There is no specific reason for me to be throwing that heavy attack initially. The only real reason I kind of do it is because AI seems to be a bit slower at dashing back in afterwards, and I get time to activate my Thor Ragnarok, Heimdall debuffs and stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, so only objective is just go straight to level 3. And that is it. So he's at 70% health here, and we're going to see how much damage we do with the level 3. So here is 62% health, I believe, and it's down. So 60%, let's say, from 240k. So if you divide it by half, that should be 140k level 3 from a 4-star Angela. So just a casual 140k level 3, and it's very fun and it's very simple, and it's yeah, definitely also a very viable option of clearing this quest if you might not necessarily have the perfect counters for everything. And it's very fun whenever something like that happens in game, when you just are able to deal insane crazy amounts of damage. I personally find it extremely enjoyable. So again, the mission against Wolverine is quite simple. I just want to get to my level 3, and that should be all she wrote. Again, you can see that he was well more than half a health bar in, and level 3 just finishes that off completely. And after this fight, we only have one more left, I believe, before that Gwenpool boss. So yeah, this is going to be Hela. Now with Hela it's a bit trickier, because obviously Hela will not die from the level 3, because she has that cheat death mechanic. Additionally, Hela also will have that physical resistance buff, which is definitely gonna hinder my damage output, so this might be a bit more of a struggle there. And also here we can see that I'm actually at like 2% health at this point, and I thought I'm gonna have to kind of like re-record because of that dashback intercept mistake earlier against Captain America Infinity War. But then Heimdall cheat death mechanic kicked in and it made me indestructible, and I'm now starting to heal up thanks to Angela's healing, because she is one of the few champions in game that can actually net plus a heal from Suicide Masteries. So yeah, at this point we're kind of doing alright, we can recover here. And I am closing in on my level 3 as well. I just want to make sure that I drop this level 3 when she doesn't have much power. So I'm trying to bait out that special attack, which I do just here, and drop one medium, and I go in here, and we can see that the special attack would have knocked her well out as well. But here we actually saw the damage, and that damage is very pleasant to see, pleasant on the eye, and the fight is over. Now for the boss fight, because there is no global node active, and because Angela is hardly on any health, I'm just going to bring in Heimdall, and I hope sped that fight up 2 times, because obviously Heimdall is not exactly like the quickest champion to finish out fights. But this video isn't meant for him anyways. I just kind of like will leave this boss solo just kind of like as a conclusion of the video, while I reiterate that yeah, once again I do not know exactly how that interaction works there with those aptitude buffs and Angela, and at level 3 specifically, because I do know that she should be hitting really hard on her mediums, and the fact that the 4-star hits 10-12k medium hits with crit with all of those aptitudes, I think that's relatively normal considering what kind of numbers I saw with other champions. What exactly happening there with that level 3? Maybe I'm missing something very simple in Angela's abilities, or I don't know, maybe I'm missing some interaction, but it's certainly well worth looking into for the people who might not have all of the perfect options for the Cavalier level difficulty quest, because it is simple, it's easy, and you do not have to have your Angela highly ranked. So if you happen to have a 6-star Angela at rank 1, more than enough. 5-star rank 3, maxed out 4-star, all that stuff works as we saw previously. You guys saw the synergy themes that I used to make it easier upon me. But that is pretty much it for today's video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit all the buttons, and I'm gonna see you guys soon. Laters.